first day of Tech Week with Lizzie.
Let's go!
Hello, my name is Jane Bingley, and as you can see, it kind of looks like a little centipede right now, but it's in fact a baby blanket for my child who will soon be coming out. Now, I am 7 months pregnant. The pain is unbearable. I don't know how you women and mothers do it, but I am making a blanket for my baby. I hope it's a girl.
Hello, I'm Lizzie. I'm playing Shekinah.
That is incorrect.
No, it's right.
I'm Ruth and I'm playing Lydia.
Nope.
Hello, I am Nadia and I'm playing Anderberg. And I hope you enjoyed this beautiful vlog. Oh, and come see our show, of course.
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Natalia and I am assistant directing.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I play Mr. Bingley, and this has been a pretty fun Tech Week. You can say we were moving briskly through it.
My acting process, I do like for this show specifically, or for just general.
For this show.
For this show, I read Pride and Prejudice to get Lizzie's headspace. In the movie, like the 2005 one, she's a 2005 there. She's a lot more like serious than you'd think. Like in the book, she's a silly Billy. There's a literal quote that she's always looking for a laugh, and so I took that to heart and I just read it, and she made so much more sense to me after reading that she is the eldest daughter but emotionally, even though Jane is over, she's the one who stepped up, and so I took a lot of that, and then just analysing the script and what is her arc in this, and realising that it's she's learning to become soft. That is what kind of gave me she has the fire in her, but she is softening it, and it's more of a candle than a burning torch now, because she is let it die, and because I think also Darcy brings such a calmness in her. He is so calm, even though they both are so sharp. And then for me also it really helps to listen to music. So I have a playlist in order of Lizzie's mindset in the Pride and Prejudice book and it transitions to her mindset in Pemberley. And then I have specifically it's 1950s, 60s love songs. To me that screams just where her heart is. To me it's also very Christmas magic, that those kinds of songs. And so that's what I listen to just kind of get this contentment. That's my process. There.
I love it.
Hello, I'm Matthew Barge, and I am playing Mr. Darcy and Miss Bennet's Christmas at Pemberley.
Hello, I'm Jordan. I play Mr. Bingley in Christmas at Pemberley. My acting process, it started out kind of a little bumpy. Finding Bingley was quite hard, which is weird because he's very one-dimensional, you'd think, but I don't know, it was a lot harder to figure out how he would react to certain things. Does he get angry? Does he get worried? Does he get, certain things like that. But yes, I think I found him. He's very happy. He's very optimistic. But he can have more of a jittery side and more of a fearful side. And that really comes down to his fear of being a father. But despite that, he moves forward regardless, as he says in the show. But yes, it's been a process. But yes, I think I've got it.
Hello, vlog!
It's our first pseudo show. How do you feel?
Not looking quite forward to it.
Oh no. But are you more hyped than before?
Yes, I am.
Hype playlist?
Yes, hype playlist. I had to dance before my scene because my director said that I need to have the same energy in Act 2 that I have in Act 1. And so he said since I have such a long stay before my entrance, I need to do a little hype session before I go out there. So I felt like it was more hype, but we shall see.
What song were you dancing to earlier?
Oh, I was dancing to Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson. If you've listened to it, if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. Yes. You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Jane Bingley, and I'm going to talk about my acting process. So, fun fact is I worked in a hospital for over 300 hours, and for a lot of them I worked in the labor and delivery department. And so, for most of it, I was mimicking women I saw walking around the hospital. So that was a big part of the walk part of it. And then for everything else, my acting process.
When did you watch Labor and Delivery?
Summer. I've seen 5 deliveries. I memorized my lines as soon as I possibly could, and I fully memorized them so I could start working on the blocking part. And I think it just took a lot of like, once I wanted to learn the lines, everything came really like easy, and I felt like I was able to connect. Once I connected more with the people, like actors, everything felt really smooth and the jokes came out easier. I wasn't trying to make people laugh, I was just trying to be like, just say my lines and really listen, and they just came out funny. And so yes! And that's really it. And now we are here with 2 Doche. The baby is coming out soon. Oh no! My water broke. Oh no!
Thank you.
Yes. And hello? I was expecting to travel early. And at Rosie's, of course. But please don't believe on my account, Anne. We are fond, as I am capable of training separation.
My acting process is quite simple, really. It came to me. It did. This character. It's very physical. So if I can do the voice and if I can do the mannerisms, I feel very locked into the character. If I drop it, then I sink out. So before I go on, I usually try to like adjust my posture and do a couple of the things that I like do on stage with my hands. Like I do like a, and I do like a, things like that help me kind of like feel like Lydia. And sometimes I hit a little to get my voice in the right spot, and then I go, and it works. And that is how I get into character. That is my acting process.
My process for Darcy was a little rickety. I think the majority of the rehearsal process he was undefined to me, because it was hard to find how Darcy had changed from Pride and Prejudice into this show. And I think it came together during Tech Week. And I kind of embraced the warmth of my actual personality with Darcy's sophistication and introvertedness, and I just heavily go with that. And inner object work, all the things. If you know, you know.
Beethoven. Song. For Elise.
It is my last show and I am backstage in the blue light, and I've not talked about my acting process. As for my acting process, I really decided to make some, Mary's very nerdy, but I wanted to portray that, but I also wanted to make her more likable and not to come off too harsh. So what I did was, I'm nerdy and neurodivergent, and I thought, Mary likes to info dump, perhaps she is as well. So I really drew from that. I tried to give her little tics and traits that made her come off as more neurodivergent. And that's why she is the way she is. That's why she doesn't take tone. She's not trying to be rude. She's just a little neurodivergent. So that's one of my inspirations.
How do you feel about your last day as being Mr. Darcy?
Oh, do I answer now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling. Just because we're at the end of the semester, I feel like ready to not do it anymore. But it is bittersweet for sure. It's a really fun show. It's probably my top 3 shows I've ever done here, and ever done, like in general, not even at Vanguard, but definitely, you know, it's been an awesome experience. And yes.
How do you feel about your last show as Lydia Wickham?
I feel prepared. I feel sad. I feel like Lydia.
So this is Bethany. She's our green room manager. And what would you like to say to the vlog on your closing day?
This is my last time as green room manager ever, and I'm sad but also happy.
You did a great job.
Thanks. Also, Amanda's amazing, so
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Faith Horn and I played maid number 1 and I was on costume crew, and I have had a great time bringing the Christmas joy. Oh look, my duties await me right now. I've had a great time bringing the Christmas joy into Pemberley and watching dear Amanda shine and sparkle on stage.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Riley. I was the assistant stage manager. And I'm actually really sad we're closing because this is it's gonna be your last show. But it's my second to last show, and I'm just so grateful that I've been able to do so many shows here over my 4 years. And something about the Christmas show, just like, it's so nice. I love it. This cast is such a great cast, and I've loved working with everyone in rehearsals and hearing all the inside jokes that you guys made, and it's just wonderful watching you guys on stage.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gracie, and I played a maid, and I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of this production. Happy closing! Yay.
My name is Leah, and I was on costumes, and it's closing night, and I'm proud of all of you guys, and I love you guys so much.
That's stuck.
We've been attached since birth. We have been attached. Oh my gosh, I do remember. Wait, don't move.
I keep getting attached to people.
You're just one of those people.
No. Okay, my earring is stuck in your hair. Let me get it out.
Hi guys.
Hi.
It's closing night for Jane and Lizzie. I love the show. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I hate this. I really like the show.
I feel like this has been one of the best experiences I've had acting in ever. I think something is super special with the connection that we've all found together, like as the sisters, but like as the entirety of the Darcy, Bennet, Wickham, Bingley, DeBerg family. I think it really is just like this little home that we just created, and I think that's something so special, but it's also so crucial to the play. And I think I'm gonna be sad, and I think it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be really sad. Like seeing everybody outside of this sphere is gonna be like so weird.
I think it's I loved it. I think that the biggest compliment that I feel like we've gotten for the show was how close of like everybody is, especially the sisters. And so I think that it wasn't even hard to do. It was something that naturally came, and I'm so grateful that you guys feel like my sisters. And so and I've never done a play before, and so this is such a good first experience I've ever had. And so, yeah, I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful for you too.
I won't get stuck again.
Hello, you might be wondering, wow, it's been a while since I've seen her. Well, let me tell you, it's been wonderful. It's been amazing. I am so glad to have spent time with these people and got to have known them on such a beautiful level. Really, I'm just really excited. I'm really proud of us for doing this amazing show, and I could not be prouder of us. Lots of love.
Lots of love.
Lots of love and kisses from Anne to Bag.
Thank you. Hello guys, it is closing. It's the end of the day. I just got back from a strike and Secret Santa, and I am exhausted. I'm going to talk about what I learned from this experience. One of my acting choices that I did with Ruth was I wanted to use a lower register for her particularly because Lydia and Mary just clash so much at the beginning of it because they're so different. And so I wanted to show like how I felt about my family. So whenever I talked to my family, I used a lower register, but for Lydia in particular, I used the lowest voice I could. I wanted to utilize my voice. I try to use a lot of physical stuff because I know how draining it can be emotionally if you put yourself into it too much. We were talking about that in my theory and crit class. The most recent theorist we talked about, gosh, who was it? We were talking about Peter Brooks. We read Empty Space, and about detachment and sincerity, and you can't be too sincere with your acting because acting requires it's an emotional toll, and it will wear on you. If you lose yourself in the emotion, you can hurt yourself. And also, if you just depend solely on emotion, the nights you're not feeling it, you're not going to perform well. So you have to have a balance of physicality and emotion. And so I wanted to utilize a lot of physicality because I felt going into college, I very much relied on emotion. And as I've gone through my classes, I've realized how important physicality is, and it's just as important as emotion. It's not like emotion's better, like you need both. A physicality thing that my director wanted me to utilize was not taking up as much space, which I was actually surprised when he said this to me, but then it made me feel really good and it made me realize how far I've come. When I was working on my role, he said, you take up space when you enter a room. You dress in these colors and in this style that draws attention to you. You take long strides. You have a good posture. You are confident. And Mary is not. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize I was like, wow, that's crazy that I've grown that much, because I was so introverted and so insecure for like my first year or two at college. So to enter a space and take up space and demand attention was really cool to realize that I've grown into myself like that. But he wanted Mary to not be there yet until the end of the show. So I had to work on like keeping my arms closer to my body, keeping my head down. But then as I got throughout the play, my posture would improve. And by the end, I was in bright red and I didn't walk like that anymore. I also took tiny steps because I do take long strides. I had to work on like walking like not as long as I'd walk across the stage too fast and my co-star wouldn't be able to stop me in time. Also, one thing that I should probably talk about on here, because it was a Jane Austen show, was dialect. I actually went into the show knowing a British dialect, but I didn't know the RP, which is like the specific one you're supposed to do for Jane Austen, because you do that one with period films. So I had to polish my British accent a bit. So mine was more it was more southern, but it still had a little slang in there. I had to lilt my speech, so I would talk with my sentences going up, because that's how they do it in RP. For a British dialect, you talk with the front of your mouth. Californians, we talk in the back of our mouth, which actually leads to more vocal fry. I'm talking here, but if I talk up here, that is how I do British dialect. It is actually easier on your voice. Also, Californians are lazy speakers, so we like talk really fast. We say like, we don't always pronounce our words correctly, like I just did without meaning to. And we smile a lot, so like our words will kind of sound a little bit smiley because we're talking like this. But when you're talking in a British dialect, you don't smile, you talk from the front, and you are very particular with your words. Californians, they like to say D a lot instead of T. We go button. British people, they don't say their R's always in the middle of the words, so it's like America, Pemberley, Pemberley, Pemberley. The show was Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley. A Californian would say Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley. Also, with RP specifically, your eyes are weird. So most British dialects, you wouldn't do this, but for RP, you would go eh. Your eye would, if it's at the end of a sentence, it would be eh. Pemberley, Pemberley. And that was one I kept forgetting, but certain words in RP are different from the rest of British dialects. For example, library is library, or fortune is fortune. This is getting so long, and I'm getting vocal fry, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But I really enjoyed this process. I knew God wanted me in the show for a reason. I had a feeling at the beginning of the semester that he's gonna use this show to teach me a lot about myself. And I just took away so much from this, and I'm eternally thankful that I was able to play Mary Bennet in Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley, and I'm going to treasure it forever. But yeah, if you'd like to see any more theater videos, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Miss Bennet, Christmas at Pemberley. Bye. Amanda, or should I say Mary Bennet, is signing off. Bye-bye.